Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking another look at Street Fighter Duel and talk about who are the best characters in the game. And really, I'm going to be taking a look at my top 5 plus 1. Spoiler, it's Bison. But we're going to take a look at the top 5, why I feel they are the best in the game. There are a lot of great characters in here, and I think really when it comes to an idle game, one of the best things about idle games is that there's really no fear. You can go in, you can test anybody out, you can build somebody up, and then if you don't like them, you can take all the resources from them and put them into somebody else. So ultimately, just play whoever you want to play the best team that fits your play style. But this here, hopefully this video helps you out because these are some really great characters. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and take a look at it. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Shameless plug, I did create a guild. If you want to join, want to have some fun, Chaos Theory is my guild in this game. Just created it just a little bit ago. So let's go ahead and take a look at the fighters. So as you can see, my top 5 fighters are the top 5 that I have in here right now. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Bison, like I was saying, he's my +1. He's difficult to get. However, luck has been on my side the last couple days, and I pulled 2 copies of him out of the gacha, one out of the friend gacha and one out of the regular one. Not to mention the offer that I took advantage of for him as well. So, man, I've been getting pretty lucky with him, which is very, very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Mad Ryu, he's going to be up number 1. He is great. You get him for free. All you got to do is work through the 7-day growth, get him built up. He is awesome. Why is he awesome? Because he's squishy. I'm going to say right now, he is squishy in the beginning. He gets better later on, and we'll talk about why. But really kind of what I love about this guy is if we take a look at the passive, upon defeating an enemy, once you get this skill up to a level 2, Metsu Hadoken is unleashed, dealing damage equal to 560% of attack. Now, with that, also for the first time, hit points falls below 50%. The fighter performs a Hadoken that delivers a heavy hit to the nearest enemy as well. So, a couple things going on with this skill. But that Metsu Hadoken is his super right here. Sacrifices some of his hit points, does some damage, has a % chance to cause weaken, which is always good. But once you get it up to level 2, increases the damage by 909% of attack. So, great guy. The cool thing about that is as he defeats an enemy, he's going to let that attack, his super go. And then if that super kills an enemy, he's going to let that super go again. So I've seen it where he's chained like 4 or 5 of his supers because every time he unleashes a super, he defeats an enemy. So I don't know. It's pretty cool to see that when that happens. So for him, really, a lot is going to be based on his attack. Because again, if we take a look at this, he's damaged to 825% of attack. So his gear, you want to focus on attack gear. Now let's talk about Elena. Best healer in the game. I don't even know if there's any other healers, but she's freaking phenomenal. Let's talk about why. Her passive right here. Dances when the battle begins, increasing the hit points of an allied fighter with the highest attack by 20% of Elena's max HP. So, typical with healers, you want to focus on HP gear for her so that she can do more heals. However, with her, I like making sure that Ryu, my Mad Ryu, it has the most attack because he's going to get the HP buff here. But he also, once you get this to level 2, he's also going to get that defense buff. Like I said early on, he's a bit squishy really early on in the game. He gets better, especially with Elena, because he's going to get more hit points. He's going to get higher defense, and you're going to continually build him up. Also, once you put an assist on him, that's going to help as well. So that's going to buff up his stats also, and that's going to increase his survivability. You definitely want to do that because he does do a lot of damage. He's really great to have on your team. So we have that, and then we have her heal right here. As you can see, just heals teammates for 12%. As you increase it, that heal gets more effective. Also, at level 3, an additional % healing for targets that are below 30% of their max health. So she is fantastic. Love her. Next, we have ChunLi. ChunLi, there are a ton of offers for her in the game. So if you do invest in games and you invest in her, you're not going to go wrong. She's really cool. Let's talk about why. So right here, her super Charges up energy, striking multiple targets within a small area. Causes damage equal to attack. So for her, there's a couple things you want to focus on. Attack and crit, and I'll tell you why in a second. Level 2, check this out. This is why she's so cool. One of the reasons. Fills the super combo gauge by an additional 150 upon defeating an enemy. But that's not the only way that she contributes to the combo gauge. If you take a look at her passive here, fills the super combo gauge by 100 upon scoring a crit with a skill trigger interval every 10 seconds. So she can go ahead and contribute to your combo gauge here for her crits as well as with her super. Also, additionally, increases attack by 5% when this effect triggers, lasts 12 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. She just continually gets better as you build her up. So you want to focus on crit first for her. I would focus on crit first, and then attack would be my secondary stat for her. But she's great. She's a lot of fun. She's great for single target and AoE. And on my main team, I have a combo set, one combo set that is specific for AoE, and one combo set that is specific for single target. All right, Dulcim is coming up next. This guy is great. I do like his skill level 3 right here. I use him mainly as an assist right now, but every now and then I'll swap him out just depending on how much damage I need. But his right here splits flames in front to strike multiple targets, so nice AoE damage. Dealing flame damage equal to 460% of attack, so again, attack's going to be your focus for him. Each strike has a 15% base chance to inflict burn. As you continually build that up, then each strike has 25% base chance, so that burn continues to build. And then burn, as you can see right there, loses 7% of attack every second for 15 seconds. Stacks up to 20 times. So you can build this up, and they're just going to continually be losing health. So he's great there. I mainly use him for his attack 3 when I do use him. So great. He does a nice buff as well. His buff's a little bit long for me, but if we go here, we take a look at this. Standing on one leg, this buffs up his flame damage for every second. Dulcim meditates his flame damage and effect accuracy, which will help you land those burns, are increased by 3%, lasts for 15 seconds. All right, let's talk about Cami. Cami, she is a beast, especially later on the game when you're fighting those tougher enemies. Armor break is really her specialty. If we take a look at her super here, she's going to leap into the air, she's going to cause some damage, and she's going to inflict armor break. As you level this up, you have more chances of inflicting more armor break. What is armor break? It decreases the defense by 3% for 15 seconds, stacks up to 10 times. So those longer battles, especially boss ones, you're going to go ahead and stack this up quite a bit. Her passive here, there's a 50% chance of following up a combo with one combo spin that deals damage. And then there's a 50% chance there as you level it up to inflict armor break. So there's another opportunity there for armor break. Special skill 2 here, midair spin, strikes the nearest enemy 5 times, does damage, inflicts armor break. And as you build that up, 50 and 100% chance to go ahead and inflict more armor breaks. So for her, starting off a combo here with her super, you got 2 armor breaks there if you hit that 50%. Over here, if you hit this 50%, you got another one, so you're up to 3. And then by the time you get to combo 2 here for her, you have another chance of adding 2 more armor breaks. So if you hit those percentages just right, you're building up those armor breaks as the battle continues to go on. She is fantastic. She's a lot of fun. Definitely want to focus on her crit on her. And then, so those are the 5. Those are the 5 that I feel are the best. I would definitely suggest investing in them because you're not going to go wrong. Some of the best teams out there that I've seen is without M. Bison is Ryu, Cami, Elena, and ChunLi. There's some other great characters here as well. Beast, I think he's probably the best Zangief there is in the game. And then Combat Guile here, I think he's the best Guile of the 2. He does some great stuff as well. I really do like E Honda as a tank. I don't really use a lot of tanks, but when I do, I use E Honda. So those are a couple alternates as well. Makoto is great also as a tank. So some cool characters there. And then this guy's just my favorite. He is absolutely awesome. If you haven't seen the video I made on him, check my channel out. I'll go ahead and put a link up over here as well. But he's just, he's a lot of fun and really pairs nicely with Mad Ryu and the other characters that I listed for my main team. I'll show you my main team here real quick. We'll just jump into here. I am stuck in the battle right now, but I'll go ahead and show you. So this is my main team. Typical build, and then I have, as far as combo sets, like I was saying, I have an AoE set here, And then I have a single target set right there as well. That's what I had for you, everybody. Those are the best characters I feel are in the game. Again, it's a no-risk game. You can put your resources into whoever you want, have fun, play around. If you don't like it, move the resources into some other characters. Just have fun. Create the team that you like to play with. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. Very curious, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on my best or my favorite characters in the game? Who are your favorite? And what's your favorite team that you've been playing with? All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.